We are talking all about Morocco. Joining me today on today's episode, Alistair Harmsworth. You've all seen him over YouTube. How you doing?
Yep, see my amazing golf.
Actually, there was a moment on our Morocco holiday where I remember you getting stuck in a bush. I'm going to try and find that clip and put it in right now if you're watching on YouTube so you can see that. So,
Thanks.
Our trip to Morocco, what was your experience?
I thought the whole experience, you've got a bit of culture and you've got some great golf courses. I think it's just a all-rounded destination for golf. Good value, not too far away.
We played a lot of courses. We stayed at a lot of places. We got a good feel for it. The main thing for us was the golf, as I'm sure it is the same with many golfers going on their golf holidays. What was your favourite golf course?
Favourite golf course? So yeah, we did play a lot of golf out there. I would probably say either, I can't really pick a favourite one. Between Maaden, Assoufid and Royal Marrakech, they're the three which stand out for me.
You know what? If you were to say top three, I'd put exactly the same as well. Royal Marrakech was shaded.
Yeah, we went right in the middle of the summer, didn't we?
Yeah, we went. Yeah, it was definitely hot, and all the fairways there, I remember, were pretty much just lined with pine trees, I believe. Royal Marrakech was good fun. Assoufid, I really enjoyed. Yeah. That conditioning was really good, I thought.
Yeah, that's a proper championship layout. Like, if we talk about Royal Marrakech, I think that's like a slightly older course. It was quite short and like quite fiddly. You couldn't really pump driver around it. Whereas at Assoufid, that was more of like a championship, a longer course.
Yeah, that's probably a good way of putting it, actually, yeah. Royal Marrakech, strategic, and then Assoufid just bombing them down there.
And we played like a bunker challenge, didn't we, there as well?
Oh, yes. Yeah. For those wondering what that is, well, if you go in the bunker, you basically get that shot for free. So you're trying to aim for the bunkers. Would I recommend it? Probably not. But it was good fun. Yeah, just enjoy your round. You don't need to be doing stuff like that. But yeah, Assoufid was really good. I remember there was a few elevated tee shots as well. Big fan of that. So golf in Marrakech for me was definitely like one of those unique experiences. We experienced everything from square greens to motorbike buggies.
It's just everything, isn't it?
The motorbike buggies was something else. I was so excited. What did you think of it?
I've never experienced that. I was like, is this going to be okay? Am I going to fall off? I've never got on a motorbike, but thankfully it's like pretty planted to the ground. You can't like get a bit of like aerodynamics around the corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so fun.
But yeah, Maaden, that was good, right?
Yeah, it's a couple of really cool holes on that course. I think it was a par 3 on the front 9, maybe I think around 6 or 7. Just had like a cool like water feature, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that came in on the 18th as well.
The clubhouse there is nice as well. Clubhouse is a big thing, right? It's a big thing. We once you finish your round, you want to sit down, you want to enjoy. Clubhouse, very luxurious, good food.
Yeah, it had like that sort of sunken bit where you could sit in.
Oh,
Remember that? Yeah, that's a great place.
Yes, that was great.
I think they had like loads of modern art, I think, I remember.
Yes, they did, yes. So, as mentioned earlier, the square greens. Ali, tell them what's going on.
Wow, Noria has square greens. I mean, like, not every hole square greens, but you've got like, I think, what was it? There's a par 3 of a really square green, like perfectly square. It was almost actually quite, like, if you got OCD, you're like, oh, that's actually perfection.
Yeah. Because we looked at it from the top, didn't we?
Yeah.
We went up that little staircase.
And then, I think maybe, was it 9 and 18 or something come down the same stretch? No, or 1 and 18 came down the same stretch or something?
18 and another hole, yeah. Can't remember which, but yeah, they were side by side, weren't they?
It's a quirky course, very quirky.
Yeah, I remember we were speaking to them and like the people that work there, and they were saying they wanted something that was unique to them. They wanted something to stand out, and they've picked the square greens.
Yeah, I think it's quite a good course just to add to the itinerary, like, it's just something a bit different. And I think it was a tiny bit away from the city as well, so I think it's a good course just to pair up with. And it looked like they were doing a lot of work as well on the clubhouse and improving it, so I think by the time now it would be completely finished. It's a fun course to play.
It is a fun course. There was that one par 3. Basically what happened, it was this very symmetrical par 3. And when I say symmetrical, I mean, imagine about 150 yards away, you've got a rectangular green. And then before it, you've got a rectangular sort of bay of water.
Yeah.
You've got a palm tree either side of the green. Did you hit the green on your shot?
Yeah, I think the green also was quite slopey as well.
Yeah,
I think I had like 3 tiers. Yeah, I think I hit mine maybe just to the right or something. It was
Okay,
only
yeah.
like
It was a good shot.
gap wedge, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot, was it? And then I hit mine, and I thought pure. We were watching in the air, and it was short. But then we learned that the water is actually quite shallow, and it bounced in the water and then popped back out again, and it landed near the pin, I think. So yeah, some good golf. So we've talked about Assoufid, Maaden, Noria. What about Samanah?
So Samanah. So I think it's held a couple of big tournaments. I think maybe Moroccan Open. And yeah, I'm going to say this, all of them, all the clubhouses seem to be really nice. A really big clubhouse. I mean, it was like desert layout. You know, you had the mountain range in the backdrop as well. I mean, I can't remember one of the holes. It was just like you were hitting straight into it. Like it was a bit hazy because of the heat, I think. But I think like if you went in the winter, it would be absolutely stunning.
It's sort of like the postcard picture of Samanah, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's the banner picture for your golf travel on that golf course.
So the final course we played was the Fairmoint Royal Palm. Yeah, again, it's another lovely clubhouse.
Yeah. Lovely little entrance. Sort of straight away, you just get that luxurious sort of feel. Walking through the clubhouse into the back, the sun was out. There was a little patio where you could eat. It was just great. You just thought, okay, fine, let's get this round underway. What did you think?
I think it's a bit like, actually something similar to like Samanah, just a desert layout, you know, nice holiday golf. It was in great condition. Got big greens, got a bit of water, got a bit of everything. I think it's just, you know, a good course to play. It's going to challenge all golfers.
There was actually one of my favourite stretches of holes there. Forgive me, I can't remember exactly what holes it was. I think it was towards the front nine. I think it was maybe like the 5th or 6th.
Yeah, I think I remember that. But you know, the course was good condition, has an incredible hotel. We didn't actually stay at the hotel there, but the Fairmont there is one of the best rated golf hotels in Morocco.
I remember we drove past it thinking, no.
Yeah, nice.
I've seen. Give us a 9.
Heard good things about it. I think we will need to go back there.
Yeah. It seems like we've had a few unfinished things over in Morocco, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so to summarise, I mean, we're going to go on to some other little bits about Morocco, because obviously on your golf holiday, there's more than just golf. I know some golfers hate to hear that, but there is more things than golf. Not more important, I'm not saying that, but there are more things to do. So golf in summary, we loved it out there. Yes, I would say perhaps go in the winter. Mm-hmm. Still, if somebody's saying, you know, I've got a golf holiday planned, it's in the summer, go, yeah, cool, count me in. But if I was to pick up every time, winter time, right?
Yeah, definitely. It really depends, you know, when your availability is, your budget as well. But yeah, still, this course is still in good condition, even though it was like 40 degrees, which is mad. Like, how's the grass staying in that great condition? But yeah, definitely winter, I think, best time to go. Yeah,
agreed with that. Just good holiday golf. I think if you're going to have a day which is dedicated to golf and you want your favourite golf course on there and you're expecting massive things, Assoufid.
Yeah, I think it's a toss-up between Assoufid and Maaden. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, those are the two you need to play, and I think they're included in most packages we sell. I was just having a little look through. Like we went to visit Light, didn't we? Yeah, one of the all-inclusive. Yeah, I think they're pretty good value for money, and you can play Assoufid and Maaden. So other things to do in Morocco. We like to stay in our resort, I feel, didn't we? The resorts are great. They're offering you everything you need. If you want to go out, which we did a couple of times, but most of the time the resorts are really nice. Yeah, I mean, the one time we went, when the snake got put on me, it's in like the main square there. Yes. I think it's like I think off from the square, it's the souk, I think it's called, where you can go in. It's like puzzle. I think that is called the souk. Yeah, that is called the souk. Fantastic memory, Alex. I think so. Yeah, that's phenomenal, actually. So yeah, I think it's like the main touristy area, and you get a real taste for like the culture. Yeah, you've got other tourists there. You've got locals there. It's a good mixing pot. Yeah. I think it's good if you're there, just go and experience it if you've got some spare time. And the resorts they're filled with everything that you need. You don't necessarily need to leave them. On our first night, we went down that strip. We looked for a few restaurants and things like that. Outside of the resorts, it's hard to find a beer. Yeah, you need to know where you're going. You need to know where you're looking. Yes. If you're bars, you do some research. Know where places. If you're going to fancy a bit of an alcoholic beverage outside of your resort, then yeah, definitely do your research. Or don't. Just ask your golf travel experts, and I'm sure they'll be able to tell you. That's why it's great booking with us, because we know all the ins and outs of these places. So if you do want that beverage, make sure just to ask your salesperson, and they'll let you know. So like you were saying, the first night we went out for a walk, we were staying at the Movenpick, which is relatively near the centre. Remember the entrance was incredible. Like it was like a bird cage or something.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And then you had to you had to go through like a huge door.
Yeah.
And it sort of like opened slowly. It had this very grand entrance. That was nice. And then as soon as you went through, there was a pool, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the little restaurant area. But it was a nice hotel to stay at. A really good base for your golf trip. And like, you're near the centre. You can go into the centre if you want all of that. And you're near the golf courses.
Great breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Got some really good facilities. I was quite sad to leave.
Oh, more
I was also yeah, true, yeah. I was excited to go to the next hotel, but I was also sad to leave that one because it was very nice.
So after that, we then headed to the Jaal Ryad, which is a really nice hotel. Like, remember that massive pool? Sort of, it was like a little box shape, and there was a pool in the middle. You definitely went for it.
Yes, is that where the restaurant was at the top, overlooking the pool?
Yeah, it had like an Italian.
Yeah,
at the top,
that's it. Yeah, that was a really nice pool. We spent some time in that pool actually.
Yeah.
Usually on these trips, we don't get too much time to do that stuff, but we did in that one. That was lovely. Another great layout, wasn't it?
Yeah. It seemed like there was a good range of restaurants to go in. So we didn't eat in the Italian we ate. I think it was down by poolside. It was sort of like a buffet.
Yeah. It was just very. If you're busy, you've got a busy itinerary. That was just the one to go to, weren't it? You just go in there, grab some food, go sort of thing.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned earlier, we were sort of reminiscing on our trip. There is a nightclub.
Yeah, there is. It's a Cats. I think it was called Cats. Actually, in the hotel.
Yes, I think it was called the Cats.
Yeah, we had a little rummage. Yeah.
Imagine if you were going on your golf trip to the Jaal Ryad with your group of girls, your group of lads, and that's perfect. This is what I mean by you just don't have to leave the resorts, especially in that one, because you've got the club there if you want to go to it.
Yeah, and it's an adult only hotel, I think, as well.
Must be, right? Yeah, it must be. I think the rooms were pretty luxury.
Yeah, I think it just had a very traditional Moroccan layout.
Yeah.
I think there was it was this hotel. So there was like a bit in this hotel which sort of like opened up. It was like a traditional like Moroccan building.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah.
It sort of had like the mosaic floor.
Like a Riad, I think, sort of talk. Yeah, it was that one.
Yeah. What other hotels/resorts did we visit?
So the final one was Le Barriere, which was bang in the centre. I think like 5 minutes from the square we mentioned earlier.
Yeah. It was 5 minute, 10-minute walk.
Yeah, it was luxury. The rooms were massive.
Great pool again.
Yeah.
Big fan of a good pool.
Yeah, so I remember I had a pool view and I could just see, I went back to my room and I could just see you sitting there.
Yeah.
You just
getting the rays in. Yeah. Real big pool. Lovely rooms actually. Fantastic rooms. That was the luxury hotel out of them all, wasn't it? Yeah. Just remembered that. Walked in, chocolates, fruits on the table.
I love that.
Huge bed, huge bathroom. Oh, it was so nice.
It's beautiful. And we did get a little peek as well at the spa. I think it was like sort of like an underground little spa bit.
Oh yes, we did.
It's just such a nice hotel. And I would go back there and stay.
Yeah.
If I was like going to go with like the missus or something, go on a little weekend to Marakech, I would stay at that hotel.
Yeah,
it's
because
perfect.
You've got the luxury and you've also got the location.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just makes complete sense to do that. So yeah, make sure to look at the Barriere and look what's around it, because you'll see how good the location is. So plenty to do. If you're a golfer going with a non-golfer, golf goes to golf. You go and explore, go and have fun. The experts of your golf travel can help with things to do, but you're also gonna have like the receptionist at the hotel. They're always very, very keen to suggest things. They suggested some stuff to us. We went to a little shisha bar.
Yeah, we went off track, but everyone was like drinking coffees and stuff in that time in the evening.
Yeah,
we want a beer.
Yeah.
Like different cultures, different places around the world.
Yeah, it was like, it must have been about 10.
Yeah,
just all drinking coffees and stuff. I don't have a coffee past 6.
It's roasting hot as well.
Yeah, and that. Yeah.
How did I call you down?
So that is Morocco in a gist. Great golf courses, great hotels, a good vibe, good atmosphere, lots to do. 3.5 hour plane journey. It's a great golf holiday.
Yeah.
Would you go back?
Definitely. Value for money as a winter golf destination as well. Like I would say, when you're putting it into the winter golf destination, you're competing against your Turkeys, your Portugal, your Spains. I think it competes for value for money and the quality of golf. You've got that culture mix, short flights, you got flight availability. We went on EasyJet, I think. I went on EasyJet. It's relatively cheap to get there. So I would say it's up there. Definitely look at it. Definitely an option.
Perfect. So if you have got this far in the podcast, make sure you subscribe to the Your Golf Travel channel, whichever platform you're listening to this on. But yeah, that is Morocco in a gist. If you want to find out more, talk to the experts at Your Golf Travel, go onto our website, look at the incredible packages, and also go on YouTube and explore our videos, because they're going to give you a much better understanding of what you can expect in the sunny Morocco.